Which cryptocurrency is going to do well like Bitcoin? In the video, Bitcoin going down and it ended up going up. This guy asks, okay, hello, Da Vinci Jeremy. I have a question. Is there any guesses on which cryptocurrency will take off like Bitcoin? So let me get this straight. You want me to give you the name of a cryptocurrency that will go up 44,000x over a span of 12 years. Okay, I'll bet you, even if I did give you the name, you wouldn't hold it for those 12 years. You'd probably sell it. And that's why you'd lose money and not make anything. Kaspa.
Good morning, YouTube. It's Black Tiger Miner here. Welcome you guys back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. And as you can just see here, this is Jeremy Da Vinci. This is the guy that found or told everyone about Bitcoin when it was at $1. And a lot of people didn't believe him. And we all know what happened there. Shout out to Lifted Ape 100 for giving us this video or let me know about this video, because I watched the video a couple times, but I didn't stick around to the very end where he said Caspa. So yeah, I missed that, but I just wanted to get that out. And I wanted to let you guys know things are starting to turn back better for Caspa. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And you can see for the day, Caspa is up 7.2%. But we'll come back to that in a minute. But just some more inspiration I wanted to give you guys, right? Remember, Caspa, Caspa, Caspa. And it's still early. So don't listen to the fudders. Don't sell all your Caspa. You could take profits now, but I would wait. It'd kind of be weird to take profits when it's down. I'll kind of wait until it comes back up some and then take profits. But Caspa came down for us to pick it up, right? So it got cheap, and a lot of people that said they were waiting for it to get cheaper, I don't think they picked it up. And some people are waiting it to get down to 5 cents, and they're probably going to miss out, right? As we already had it, you can pick up a couple of coins here and there while it's down and keep building that bag. This is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. So, someone asked me the other day, what happens if Caspa doesn't do what you think it's going to do, right? What happens if the Caspa project fails? And are you worried about that? And are you worried about the people watching your videos? And I came back to them and told them my concern is not about if Caspa fails, right? I've invested in lots of cryptocurrencies that didn't really do a whole lot. So I'm used to failing. My concern is what if Caspa doesn't fail, right? And all you guys become multimillionaires, then you guys are going to keep coming back to me looking for the next big thing. That's my concern, right? So a lot of people like, but if it fails, you guys are going to lose your mind, you're going to be broke. No, that's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about what if it doesn't fail? What if we become multimillionaires and Caspa takes off and we become really, really, really successful? Are you guys thinking about that? Are you guys even ready for that kind of success? Is this something that you have planned out? Like I was watching a video and the guy was like, once you do go up, you got to know when to sell and you got to know when to take profits, and you can't keep holding it too long like a lot of these guys did with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin took off to 60, 70,000 and they kept holding, right? When it gets to a certain point, you got to sell and you can probably reinvest and get your money back. But at some point, you're going to have to, the way that crypto works is you got to sell it to cash in, right? So it's not like you can just wait and keep holding it and keep holding it. You're going to have to make a decision at some point where you sell it and you make some profit in the process. So that was my I guess thought of the day, or my other concern there. Be prepared for it to take off. Stop listening to fudders. Stop worrying about these clowns. Stop listening to people that don't know what they're talking about. Start thinking for the future. What are your plans? And then what are you going to do if you do make $1,000,000, right? You're not going to buy cars and something that depreciates. Hopefully, you're going to invest this money into something else or buy an asset. But you need to start thinking about this now. What if it happens and you're sitting at home like, oh, I didn't think it was going to happen, so I didn't have a plan. So now I'm just waiting around trying to understand what the next step is. You need to create a plan, write it down, start working towards that goal. Even if Caspa hasn't taken off yet, or you don't think it's going to take off, you got to plan for it on both ends. You got to plan for what if you do become a multimillionaire, and then what if you do lose all your money? You've already invested in it. It's not like you have to watch it every day and follow it. You just got to wait. But in this portion is when you need to make a plan. So if you see here, this is the bear markets, the pre-bull market, the first bull and the second bull. And if you can see here, this is 2023 and this is the pre-bull. So look at the past, right? The history always repeats itself. 2011, 12, 12, 13. And you can see it went all the way up. 14, 15, 16, 17. It was kind of flat. Then at some point it went up. 2020, 2019, or 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. Came down, picked it up, consolidated, went up a little bit, consolidated some more, came down, then started running up. And if you can see here, 2022 was down. Most of 22, 23, it's been making a little waves, which is in the pre-bull market phase. And first bull is coming up next. So you can see here, all of these light green, I guess, tiers or tiles is when the run up starts. So if you can see, Caspa might come down a little bit more. And then at some point, it's going to start um, this first bull run in 2024. And it might wait to like here when there's a halving or something. But I'm suspecting the end of the year, maybe 2 weeks into 2024 in January, you're going to start to see a slight pump, right? It's probably going to take back some and then pump again. I think for the end of the year, it's going to dip off a little bit. Then it's going to start to slowly start trickling up and slowly start to pump and pump a little bit more in 2024 in the beginning. And between January and April, you're going to see a straight line here, right? As people start understanding what Kaspa is, people start getting the fundamentals and they actually start buying into it. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments and if this makes sense. And we'll get back to Twitter. So this is one of the early adopters of Bitcoin. And just check this out.
The topic I want to talk about today is Bitcoin neutrality. Bitcoin neutrality. What does Bitcoin neutrality mean? Neutrality in Bitcoin means being able to adopt Bitcoin in any culture, any language, any religion, any geography, but also any political or economic system. So Bitcoin neutrality is about making Bitcoin a standard that is independent of your desires and expectations. This isn't a libertarian currency any more than it's a communist currency. It's a currency, and it can be applied to any political system, whether it is the political system you like or not. It's a neutral currency. So what does neutrality mean? Neutrality doesn't mean no principle.
So this is what I'm talking about. This guy's talking about Bitcoin in the early days. People will repeat the same mistake of not believing in Caspa, just like they don't believe in Bitcoin in the beginning. Caspa is the best innovative technology. And as you can see here, this guy's talking about Bitcoin, and this guy's leaving, and the other guy left. And there's one person in this room. And the whole time, people were saying Bitcoin's going to do something. Bitcoin's going to do something. And I remember people was like, Bitcoin's never going to work. Nobody's going to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not going to make any money. This computer currency, what is it? Cryptocurrency will never be successful. I remember so many people saying that. And I didn't get in early on Bitcoin. I got in the middle. I remember telling somebody, yeah, we were at work and I was talking to a guy about mining Bitcoin. And the guy was like, you can't really mine Bitcoin. You need some kind of supercomputer or something. And one of my coworkers' sons had a computer that he, I guess, upgraded and fixed up. And I think this guy was making like 10 or 15 Bitcoin a day. And I was talking to him about it. And he sold his Bitcoin, I want to say around $10. I think he had maybe 1,000 Bitcoin, but he sold it in the beginning when it first started to go up. And I told him, you might want to hold on to some of those, right? Hold on to at least 5. I wouldn't sell them. And if I was smart, I would have bought them off of him in the beginning. But again, I was into a lot of other stuff and I didn't really pay much attention to it. So all that said is you guys are early to Caspa, right? Remember, Caspa is the Army, better get the Navy, right? This is still the beginning phases. Caspa's only been around, what, a year, 2 years maybe? And like Da Vinci said, in 10 years, you don't know where Caspa's going to be. But just keep an eye on that. I don't want to rant and rave on that part. We got a lot of stuff to cover today. Dreams do come true, still testing, but great work, devs and miners. It's Michael Sutton, the lead developer for Caspa. Internal testnet 11, 10 BPS network with 4 miners spread worldwide and a modest load of 2,000 transactions per second, which we've already gradually increased. Longer distributed P2P network and full transaction capability are likely to result in a wider DAG 15 width. So this is the test net, and it looks like it's running pretty smoothly. I would like to get involved in the testing, or at least be able to watch it. I tried to check into it, but I didn't finish setting the node up. So let me know if any guys are running the test net, or if you're testing, or if there's any other things that you can get involved with the test net. So moving on. I wanted to point this out too. Okay, so this is mining pool stats, and this is Pyron and Carson. And if you can see here for pool hash rate, these two have the largest 2 pool hash rates in the new tokens. If you go to mining pool stats, you can go to new tokens, and these are all the new tokens. And you can see Pyron's only been running 26 days, and Carson hash 45 days. And you can see they're dominating the hash rate. So this is another thing, pool hash rate and network hash rate. And this is another thing. Caspa's still building, or people are building forks on Caspa early on, right? There's a lot of adoption that's coming. So just be patient, guys, right? Things are going to pick up. You just got to be patient. And this is miner stats. Caspa is still the top trending coin above Bitcoin and Confluence, and we see that Carson's slowly making their way up. I'm surprised Pyron's not up here. Yeah, you can see Carson's right here. So that's interesting too, that the 2 forks of Caspa are also rolling up. So that's another good indication that things are on the up and up with Caspa. And if you can see here, we are at 11.6. Looks like we hit this 12 cents and came back down. Well, yeah, if we break this, I think it was 13 would be the next resistance to break. But you can see RSI is finally coming up, and we're in the 60 range. So I think we're going to start pumping, guys. I think it's finally getting started. This year-end or late pump, what I expected was going to happen last week, but I don't want to get too hyped up because nothing happened last week. So let's just keep an eye on it and see how that goes. And this is, we can see TPS is 1.6, BPS is 1, hash rate is 119.3 petahash, percent mine is 75.85. Next reduction 16 days down to 139. And if we look at the price is 11.2 cents, up 3.9. Trading volume is 34.7 million. Market cap's going up a little bit here, 2.4 billion, and ranking is 36. So for top addresses, we're up to 351,000, down from last week. That was 430K, but they're still holding pretty strong. Let's see, Sharks up 0.1% in the last hour. Whales are up 0.4%. Humpback is up 11.1. Looks like we picked up another humpback, and actually two. I think it was 8. Now we're up to 10. So there is some large investors coming into the project. And someone said they didn't like that because they want to keep it decentralized. And I do kind of agree there. That came on, looks like. But I don't want someone said they didn't want more humpbacks. It kind of goes away from decentralization. And they're right, because I don't want a lot of humpbacks to come in and then start dumping, right? We want somebody that's going to get in and hold and keep the price pumping or holding, right? We want to go ahead and diamond hand it. And let's see, for addresses, Kuko lost a lot of addresses. Their balance was 900 million, and now it's down to 801, which is weird. Gate.io added a lot of addresses. Mexi added a lot of tokens. Uphold added some. Not much movement in 5, 6. Bitgate either, and 8. So let me know again what your suggestions are and what do you think is happening with these tokens, and who do you think is holding some of these addresses. Moving forward to the Kaspa, and this is the accepted transaction count. Looks like there was a spike on the 15th. Interesting. Let's see if there's anything here. Hash rate. Looks like the hash rate is back up to 117 petahash. And I'll see if there's anything else to check here. We'll go on. So coin ranking has Kaspa at 34, 2.5 billion. So we are accumulating a little bit. It's up 7.8% in the last 24 hours. We're at 11.5 cents. So hopefully we'll get back into the top 30 or under the top 30 within the next day or two. We'll keep an eye on that as well. Here is the live coin watch. Live coin watch is saying 2.5 billion market cap, 128 million volume. So yeah, we're doing some volume today. We're down 0.16% for the 24 hours. We're up 7%. For the last 7 days, we're down 5.4 or 4.8%. Last 30 days, we're down 16%. Last 90 days, we're up 139. For the year, we're up 2,093. Circling supply is 21.9 billion. Max supply is 28.7 billion. 24-hour range is 10%. 24-hour low is 10.4 cents. 24-hour high is 11.6 cents. We'll look at the coin market cap. We haven't looked at coin market cap in a while. I had closed it and I never went back into it, so I don't know what happened there. CoinMarketCap says we're at 11.5 cents, up 6.76%. Market cap is up 7.16 to 2.5 billion. 24-hour trading volume is 45 million. We're down 15.5%. And moving on, back to our peoples, our folks, the fam over here at CoinGecko. CoinGecko says we're ranked 37th at 0.114, so 11.4 cents. We're up 7.5% today. Second supply is 21.9 billion. Max supply is 28.7 billion. And for the crown jewel of CoinGecko, we're up 11.5%. 24-hour low is 10.4 cents. 24-hour high is 11.6 cents. 7-day low is 9.7 cents. 7-day high is 13 cents. Trading volume is 36.5 million. Market cap ranks 36. Market cap is 2.5 billion. All-time high is 15.2. So we're down 28.10%. So we were at 30 yesterday. So we're starting to get a little movement here, guys. Starting to pump a little bit. Remember, Kaspa, Kaspa, Kaspa. Let's freaking go, guys. Okay, so this is Near's up 25.5%. Solana's up 9.6%. HBAR's up 9.4%. Caspa's up 8.2%. Beam is up 10%. Bitcoin's up 3.3%. Cardano 80K is up 2%. Monero's up 2%. Beam's up 8.8%. Neuro AI is down 4.9%. SMF is down 18.7%. XRP's up 2.5%. Pepe's up 2.6%. And Cardano 88 is up 2.8%. Quant's up 1.2%. Let me know what you guys think about Quant and Pepe and Solana. Just trying to take a poll here. If any of you guys are looking into those as well. But I don't want to hold you up on this Hump Day Wednesday. Things are starting to pump a little bit for Caspa. We're getting back in the race. So keep that in mind. Get ready for the holidays. Don't wig out. Just be patient. And even Da Vinci says Caspa. So, I mean, it's just a matter of time, guys. Just keep holding. Don't sell unless you want to take some profit. But remember, if you do sell, get back in pretty early. If you wait too long, you might miss out or you might kind of miss the boat there. But this is Black Tiger Miner signing out. Remember, Kaspa, 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 and let's get back to the money, guys.